Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, verse 2. Bhakti Yoga, path of devotion. Let us see verse 2 again. Yesterday, we have seen the um, Acharya's explanations on this verse. Swami Dayananda Saraswati and Swami Chinmayananda. Wonderful explanations we have seen. But I somehow felt the Bhagavan also said this in many verses. So it is better to refresh myself on those verses. That is why I am giving the verses given by Bhagwan Krishna. So we will continue with verse 2 again today. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Maya Veshyamano Yemam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddaya Parayopetagam Te Me Yukta Tamamataga. We have already seen a man is a complex instrument consisting of body, mind, and intellect. To achieve success in any field, whether in this world or in some other world, all the three must be tuned to the highest perfection. Ordinary perfection nahi. Okay, nahi. Highest perfection. Most of the failures in any field, if one deeply analyzes, then he will find that one of them was not perfect. For example, you take any work. To achieve success in that work, one must perform action. Mind has to concentrate in that work. Intellect must have the conviction in whatever that fellow is doing. It is like playing orchestra. All of the music, all of them must coordinate. Otherwise, it will be a cacophony. Already we have seen the three conditions that are prescribed by Bhagwan Krishna to become the best yogi. First is, Bhagavan said, fixing the mind on me. Second is worship or self-control. And third is Shraddha, that is faith. All the three must be cumulatively satisfied. You cannot say, I will fix the mind, but I will not have self-control, or I will not have faith. All the three must be cumulatively satisfied. Let us refresh what Bhagwan Krishna said about these three things in the previous chapters. First, fixing the mind on me. In chapter 2, verse 67, Indriyanam hi charatam yanmanonu vidiyate tadasya harati pragyam vayurnavamibambasi. Bhagavan already said in chapter 2, verse 67 about the importance of mind. If the mind follows the sense organs, that is, indulges recklessly in sense pleasures of the world, then the discriminative capacity of that person is robbed away. Bhagavan here gives a wonderful example. He gives the example of a small boat with a captain, but captain is not in control of himself. Already it is a small boat. It is on a rough sea. Then there is a storm in the sea. What will happen to that boat? Hey Arjuna, control your sense organs. Control your mind. By controlling your mind. This is what Bhagavan said in chapter 2, verse 67. In chapter 8, verse 7, Bhagavan said, Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhya cha mayyarpida mano buddhihi mame vaishyasya samshayagam. Bhagavan said, Hey Arjuna, remember me at all times and fight. For us, it must be remember me at all times and do your work. Bhagavan says, Mayyarpida mano buddhihi. That means surrender your mind and intellect to me. In such a case, you will reach me. This is what Bhagavan Krishna said in chapter 8, verse 7. Mind and intellect is a wonderful instrument given by Bhagavan to all the human beings, including animals. But animals we will leave out because they cannot think. They act by instincts. Man can think. So this mind and intellect equipment can take us to dizzy heights or it can crush us. The path has to be chosen by us. That choice is there. We have to choose the path. The only way is by doing the work with focused mind and intellect. That is, by surrendering the mind and intellect to Bhagavan Krishna and fight or doing the work. This is what Bhagavan said in chapter 8, verse 7. Then on worship, Bhagavan, if you see, the mind is not easy to control. Mind always jumps from one thought to another thought. That too very frequently. Already, mind is a monkey. This monkey mind is a drunken monkey. In further, in its art, a ghost has entered. That is ego. It has entered. As if that is not enough, a scorpio has stung its feet. Imagine how that monkey will jump. Similarly, our mind is jumping from one thought to another very frequently. How to control this monkey mind? Bhagavan gives a way to control the monkey mind. This is the second condition, that is worship, controlling the mind. In chapter 5, verses 27 and 28, Bhagavan says, Sparshan kritva bahir bhagyan chakshushchaivantare bhruvoho pranapanau samau kritva nasapyantaracharinav yedendriyamano buddhihi munirmokshaparayanaha vigadecha bhayakrodha yassada mukta eva sakha. Bhagavan says, shut out all your external contacts. Fix the gaze between eyebrows. Your focus should be on the eyebrows. Then control the breath, incoming and outgoing breath. Then free yourself from desire, fear, and anger. Have me as a supreme goal. With senses, mind, and intellect controlled, one can reach me. That is gain moksha. That is what Bhagwan Krishna said in chapter 5, verses 27 and 28. Bhagavan further, he says in chapter 6, verse 35, he agreed with Arjuna and said, Yeah, Arjuna, I agree with you. Mind is in fact very difficult to control. Bhagavan agreed with Arjuna and said, mind is in fact difficult to control. Who says not? He said, Bhagavan said, Asamshayam mahabhago manodur nigraham chalam apyasena tu gaundeyam vairagyena cha grihyate. Bhagavan said, yes, I agree with you. There is no doubt mind is extremely difficult to control. But there is a method to control it, Arjuna. Abhyasa, that is practice. And second, vairagya, dispassion. In this, we have seen the wonderful explanation given by Kanchi Paramacharya, who quoted Adi Sankara in this verse. The most important words are Tadakim. What is the use? This is one. Second is Yataiva Kakavishtayam. That is like a crow shit to use that word. Suppose, for example, if there is a rich man who is hosting a marriage of his daughter in a open ground, all are given golden plates, delicious and mouth-watering food. Everything is served on your plate. You don't know what to eat and what to refuse. You have decided to eat to your full stomach, till your nose. That much you wanted to eat. You took everything. But when you put your hand on the plate, suddenly a crow, which is sitting on the top of a tree, put a shit on your food. Will you eat that food? Will you say it is okay? Anyway, it is a golden plate, delicious food. What happened? It does not matter. I will eat. I will have the food because it is served on a golden plate. Not only you, but also the people who were with you will refuse to take the food. Thereafter, in any open ground, you will detest it. It will not get inside your mouth. In the same way, one should develop aversion to the sense enjoyments of this world. This is what Bhagwan Krishna prescribed as a technique to control the mind, to control the sense organs. Again, Bhagavan, in chapter 9, verse 14, Bhagavan said, how a bhakta worships Bhagavan. Satadam kirtayanto mam yadantascha dridavratah namasyantascha mam bhaktya nitya yukta upasate. He said, a bhakta will always glorify me. He is very firm in his vows. He prostrates before me with deep devotion. In this way, he worships me. This is what Bhagavan said with regard to worship in verse 14. Again, in the same chapter, verse 22, Bhagavan said, Ananyas-chintayanto mam ye janah paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vagamyagam. Bhagavan said, Arjuna, don't worry about your yoga and shema. I secure the yoga and shema for those people who worship me alone, thinking of no other thing, ever self-control. This is an assurance given by Bhagwan Krishna to all his devotees, whoever it is. In chapter 9, verse 22, Bhagwan said this. Then the third condition, faith. Bhagavan in chapter 3, verse 31 said, Ye me madamidam nityam anutishtanti manavaha shraddhavantana suyantaha muchyante tebi karmabhihim. Bhagavan said, Hey Arjuna, those who constantly practice this teaching with full faith, without any enmity, they are also freed from actions. Without faith, nothing is ever possible. You must have faith. You must have faith in yourself. You must have faith in the scriptures. You must have faith in your guru. You must have faith in the goal. If there is no faith, then the result is obvious. So faith is most important thing. So Bhagavan stresses faith. Faith in understanding the scriptures, trusting the words of acharyas, accepting them to be true, and then having an intellectual conviction is insisted by Bhagwan Krishna. It is not blind faith. You analyze, you reflect. It is not unlike other religions. If you question yourself, immediately your head will be cut off. Bhagwan says you use your head, question everything. Then you understand. Then you will realize the vanity of this life. Then you will naturally come to me. That is what Bhagwan Krishna said in chapter 3, verse 31. Then in chapter 6, verse 47, Yoginamabhi sarvesham madgadenantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam same yuktatame tamo madaham. Bhagavan said, among the yogis, the one who worships me with full faith, with his inner self merged with me, is the best among yogis. Meditation is not just closing your eyes and sitting quietly. That may be the start, a beginning. But mostly talking for myself, I stop with that. Merging is not very easy. Today I sit, tomorrow morning, okay, I merged with Bhagwan Krishna. If I am saying that, I am cheating myself. So it is trying to merge with the object of contemplation. Already Swami Chinmayananda said that for a lover, it is not difficult to think on his beloved. Continuously he will think. Similarly, slowly we have to develop that love towards Bhagavan Krishna and merge with Bhagavan Krishna. That is important. This will come only if we have faith. Otherwise, no. This is what Bhagavan Krishna said in chapter 6, verse 47. Then in chapter 9, verse 3, Bhagavan said, Ashraddadana Purushaha Dharmasyasya Parantapa Aprapyamam Nivartante Mrityu Samsara Vartmani. Bhagavan said, those who do not have faith in me, in the Dharma, then they cannot attain me. They will return to the cycle of births and deaths. So you will be put again in the giant wheel of birth and deaths. You have to go on rotating. In chapter 4, verse 39, Bhagavan said, Shraddhavan labade jnanam tatparasam samyadendriyaham jnanam laptva param shantim achirenadigaccati. Bhagavan said, the person who with full faith and devotion, who has subdued the senses, then he gains this knowledge. Having obtained this knowledge, very soon he attains supreme peace. That is Bhagavan Krishna. Bhagavan Krishna and supreme peace, Bhagavan Krishna and Dharma, Bhagavan Krishna and Brahman, they are all not different. Even though different words are used, they represent one and the same meaning. If you call a person as dad, appa, father, then Nana, I think. If you call any name, they all mean the same person only. Similarly, everything means the same person according to me. So, these are the golden words of Bhagavan Krishna on fixing the mind, self-control and faith. Bhagavan said, how and where to fix the mind. First of all, you should know what is the goal. Otherwise, you cannot reach the goal. If you don't know your goal, how will you reach the goal? So first you should know who is your goal. What is your goal? Where to fix the mind? Then Bhagavan appreciated the difficulty in controlling the mind. Yes, Bhagavan says, yes, it is extremely difficult to control the mind. He gave a technique to control that mind, that stupid mind of ours. Then he stressed the importance of having faith in the goal, faith in the scriptures, faith in the guru, faith in the teaching. Everything is important. Without faith, nothing can be achieved, Bhagavan said. Bhagavan also cautions, if one does not have faith, then he will be put in the giant wheel of life till the time he gets maturity. So, yeah, Bhagavan, in this verse, that is chapter 12, verse 2, says, the devotee who satisfies all the three conditions is the most exalted devotee, most exalted among the yogis. That is what Bhagavan said in chapter 12, verse 2. Shri Bhagavanu Vacham Maya Veshyamano Yemam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetaham Te Me Yukta Tamamataha. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Arihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana